Hello guys, welcome to another video from me, Debonair, the host of this here Debonair Gaming channel, which may be new to your ears, but we will certainly are not new to the game. I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing the development of the Mega Man Battle Network game that I'm working on. We're also going to be discussing whether or not it's going to stay a Mega Man Battle Network game. I'm going to be letting you guys know straight off the bat, no, I'm not leaving YouTube. I just need to get a little bit more focused. I need to get a little bit more organized. So there are going to be some announcements coming down the pipeline at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. And everything you need to know is definitely coming up. This little discussion that I wanted to have is about gaming development, some of the issues that I'm having, some of the problems that I see, and I think they need to be fixed, but I don't necessarily know how to fix them. It's going to seem a little, I guess, greedy. At least from my view, I think it's a little greedy, but I still think that is something that we need. So without that being said, we're going to get into it in just a moment. All right, so I hope that you guys enjoyed that intro. We definitely have some work to do on that, but if at any point in time you feel the need for more content like this, please rate, comment, subscribe, upvote, follow, hit the notification button so you know as soon as I put my newest content out. And let's get into it. The little problem that I've been having with developing this game is there's not much information on how to get it working specifically for Unity, and I think this is definitely a problem. When we type in Mega Man Battle Network, let's see, I'm typing that all wrong. So let's go Mega Man Battle Network, and then we type in Unity. A few people come up. One of the individuals I actually met on Reddit, through Reddit, and he has been working on this content for a little while now. The last thing that he actually put out was 3 weeks ago. So we're definitely going to head over to his channel and take a gander. As you can see up on the screen is the channel. It is known as the Brotato, okay, and he is making a Mega Man Battle Network game in Unity. Now, I've been waiting a very, very, very long time for a Mega Man Battle Network to be for the Android and or iOS. Sadly, sadly, the Brotato is not making this game for the Android. It looks like he's making it for a PC and maybe even possibly learning purposes. Because of this, I'm sad to say that it's probably going to be a long time before we get a Mega Man Battle Network game specifically on the Android that is made specifically for the Android and or iOS. As you can see, this is the Shield FX MegaMan.exe, which looks pretty awesome. I think that green cube right there, is possibly providing the effect, so hopefully he can make that invisible, but I think that is pretty good. And my main issue, let me give him a thumbs up, is the simple fact that of course he is working as a lone ranger. Not because he has to, but it seems because he wants to, and also he does not believe that it would just be good to work with him with his schedule being all wonky and him not being able to be, you know, a reliable help. What this means, though, for us Mega Man Battle Network fans is we're going to be waiting even longer for a good Mega Man Battle Network game to be released. Quite honestly, we have in the works, not us, the Debonair Gaming team, but I'm talking about us Mega Man Battle Network fans in general, the Mega Man Battle Network 3D project that has been worked on for quite some time. However, me personally, I really hate the way that it looks. I hate how blocky Mega Man is. He looks a little bit more rounded in the update. But overall, it still looks a little blocky. I actually dislike the cell shade. I'm tired of the cell shading look. So that's why I'm not going for that. I'm going for more of what the Bratado had. When it comes to the way MegaMan looks. MegaMan also, their MegaMan looks, like I said, too blocky, too unhumanoid, if you will. And because of that, it just looks horrible to me. Like the knee shouldn't bend like that. His ankle or his boots should be a little bit lower. They don't have to be so high. And a whole bunch of other stuff that I just got to do my own thing. And also they're trying to almost recreate MegaMan in 3D, not necessarily revolutionize that gaming genre, not necessarily revolutionize the way that it looks, the way that it feels. I haven't seen them add anything new. Now, if we're going to talk about adding something new, there is a individual who made who was working on a MegaMan Battle Network game. Let me see, MegaMan Battle Network, and his name was Spooky. Let me make sure I spell it correctly. Spooky. There he is, Spooky Dookie. I subscribed to him. Last time he put out a video was 9 months ago. But he had a cool video where he shows off a new battle mechanic / I say it's old. It is new for MegaMan Battle Network, but I say it's relatively old due to the fact that MegaMan has always been mostly about the swapping or stealing of abilities, stealing powers. So he has a new battle system and cross system. Project Genesis is what they were working on. He has a Raceman out, and let's see if he uses it later on. Bam, that's a Raceman. That's not necessarily new. That's old. That's the cross system. Let's see what he gets next. All right, so he didn't add anything there. I'm trying to remember the exact video. Let's see what we have here. Gonna fast forward. Who is this he's battling? Yeah, I think this is it. So this is like Drill Man, who I actually didn't get to battle, and so I'm definitely kind of interested in that. But hold on. Oh, okay. They added the Star Force character. Pretty cool. He looks pretty good too. All right, but no, this is still not exactly it. One of these is going to be it. Toadman. He used Game Maker Studio for this. I just recently got Game Maker Studio 2, but number 2, Game Maker Studio number 2, but I don't think I'm going to be using that as of yet. And I don't know exactly when I'm going to be using it or for where. I think when I develop some other video games, I'll venture off into that. There's one video game that I do want to make that I think will be easier on Game Maker Studio. But maybe he has gotten rid of the battle mechanic that I'm looking for. I feel like we just looked at this a couple seconds ago. Yeah, this is still not it. This is so not it. Let's see. Let's go this way. The Meteor combat is when you're basically battling little monsters, or you're having little monsters battle for you, if you will, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to make it come exactly, and this is what he based. This is the base thing that he started off. If you download the link in the description, right here, he actually helps you with some of the source code for this. This is just very basic MegaMan Battle Network battle engine, which I think is pretty cool. So with that being said, he is like one of the only individuals that help you, and still that only helps you with Game Maker Studio. It doesn't necessarily help you with um, Unity. So for some reason I can't find it anymore now. So I'm going to keep looking for it right now as I'm talking. But MegaMan, the sole coolest thing that made MegaMan so cool was the simple fact that as he battled individuals, he would steal their abilities and use it against them. So in one of these videos, Spooky Dookie shows a new steal mechanic that allows MegaMan to do that in the MegaMan Battle Network series, which I think is awesome. I don't know, it looks as though it was a chip. I think it shouldn't be a chip. I think it should be something that powers up over time, takes a certain amount of time or something like that. I don't know exactly how. Maybe it could be a chip, maybe. I don't know. I personally don't. I think that's something that's intuitive to MegaMan Battle Network. I mean, MegaMan himself. It's something that belongs to MegaMan, and I think something that should definitely stay with MegaMan. And it just didn't exist in the series, and I don't understand why. But moving on, if we go back further, and we once again, I type in MegaMan Battle Network Unity. So far we got trying to remake Battle Network or the map movement. So that's pretty cool. I think I may be able to use that later on in the future. I don't know, because I don't even know if I'm going to make MegaMan Battle Network's battle system or walking around look exactly like that. But the problem is there's a couple of people making MegaMan Battle Network's games, but they're a very small minority. I mean, minute, at least when it comes to copy. At least when it comes to on YouTube, you know, showing off the skills, right? And I don't know why. Now, we have a clone of MegaMan Battle Network called, it looks like Gridmaster, so I may be checking that out. They posted this on Restream, so I definitely got to check that out. And as you can see, it's very minute. Now, if we go to Google itself, hopefully this works properly. And we paste and we enter, right? We get those, then we get my whip inspired, which is, it may have been made in Unity 3D, who knows? But a lot of individuals are not sharing, are not sharing their progress or are not sharing their know-how. And it is somewhat understandable, but my problem is, one, you guys are making a good game, you know, or close to a good game, but you're making it take even longer for a good MegaMan Battle Network themed game, or a good good battle mechanics take longer to come out, take longer to be released. The reason why Google is able to come out with the awesome things that it does is because it's open sourced. Same thing with Citra, which is an emulator for the Game Boy Advance. Which is an emulator for it's a Dolphin emulator, if you will. So it's for the GameCube. It's for the 3DS. There you go. Citra is for the 3DS. Dolphin is for the GameCube. Excuse me. But these games come out better, looking better. Their emulators run better because it's open sourced. All you guys are doing by hiding this, and then it's like for instance, this is Triwing, and this is showing off his tests. And he only gets 2 posts, but when you guys is like, no one's really trying to use it to make money. So why hide it? Why hide it so much, right? Because you don't need to. You don't have to hide it. You can, and you guys can collab with people who have more know-how, who have more ingenuity, who want to make awesome games. I don't see why everybody has to hide. I mean, I know you want to make this money before everyone else. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You need the marketing. You need the clout. You need you need to stop playing, guys. You need to hit it hardcore. A lot of these, like Spooky Dookie, him and his squad kind of slowed down on their project. I don't think they're doing their project anymore. So it's like, okay, what a waste of their own time. I don't know why they disbanded, but now, you know, if you're not going to work on that anymore, or if you're not going to be working on something similar, pass it off. Because right now I am wasting my time learning when I could be taking and putting the pieces together as puzzles, if you will, putting the puzzle pieces together. Yes, again, that does seem a little bit lazy. I do understand that, yes. But I wanted the game yesterday. I wanted the game, you know, years ago. I could have had that game already, could have paid for the game already, but no one wants to really put it out. Everybody wants to do, you know, come back to the same mode. And I know nostalgia is awesome. Nostalgia is cool, but at the end of the day, we can't sell nostalgia. It's not ours. You got teams like Project CD Red. You got teams like the creators of Warframe. I forget their whole, you know, but their team, if you will, it's a team of people making millions of dollars, thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars, whatever you want to call it. So get a team going. All right. So with that being said, I'm looking for a team. I'm looking for a team of individuals who know more than me. If you know more than me, that's cool. That's awesome. Who know more than me about programming. I don't mind learning modeling. Modeling is actually relatively simple and easy. I can draw, turn them into models. I don't have any problem with that. It's just the programming, figuring out what programming is going to work on Unity specifically. Like I think there's something that I have to use where I have to change something into vector 3s. And after I change it into vector 3, I could then I'll be able to have my character move according to the up and down movements of the blocks here. However, if the Bertado had shared that information already, I wouldn't be wasting my time basically trying to get up to him. Like, that's the annoying part. We know that it's possible. We know there are certain things possible. And instead of taking off where I know the technology already is, or where I know there are already placeholders, I have to start all the way from scratch. And every time someone has to start all the way from scratch, that's just a waste of time. And that doesn't help progress the game into what we love. Because you could always, you know, someone could be ahead of you and you can combine with them. You can collab with them in order to get what you want. Meanwhile, I can't find individuals who are trying to create the same game that I want. And if they are, they're on the hush, or they're on the quiet, or 9 times out of 10, they speak another language, right? So, oh, okay, this looks pretty cool. And their battle mechanics are similar as well. This is a clone. He streamed it. So I'm going to look for that Grid Masters. So I'm going to copy that, because all I'm trying to do is get the the movement. The other stuff like shooting is going to be relatively easy. You know, you set a button up, tap, and then that's going to be the animation. The animation shoots out circular projectiles. Those projectiles have colliders, and then those colliders collide with the other individual, taking their health bar down, or taking numbers down. Those are the simple aspects. It's this movement. It's going to be programming battle chips. Battle chips may be a little bit easy. I don't necessarily know. But let me subscribe and see what they have later on. And that is Expa Games and Entertainment, or entertainment. I can't pronounce entertainment. I don't know why they say it like that. That's hard for me to say. But yes, I'm definitely going to look at that later. So that's just my little thing about being a developer so far that is annoying. I know what's possible, and yet I'm starting from the very bottom, starting from the very scratch. Hopefully everything goes well like I want it to. And yeah. So let me get rid of that. And yeah, so I'm going to be looking at, this is an engine tutorial, so I might open up that, but that's not for Unity. That's mostly for Game Maker. Last time I checked. So yeah, I'll click that too. And I just gotta do a bunch more reading. Um, and I have to share the message out there. I have shared on my website debonairgaming.com and shared it to Reddit. The post is up, but it looks crappy right now. So I have to fix it as soon as I can. I have to fix it. It looks like Unity is in maintenance right now. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna end this. We're coming up on the end of this video. Everything that you see on my left, links are in the description for it. So what you can do is use those as references. As you can see, there's pictures of games that we play and things that we use like TubeBuddy and tons more. Major announcement right now is that what's going to happen is I'm still going to be doing, I'm going to begin doing my live streams once again. The school year is starting for my young ones, and so that means I'll have more time to devote to you guys. I'm going to change up the times. When I figure out what times I'm going to be live streaming, I'm going to let you guys know. I am taking time suggestions. So if there is a specific time that you guys are always available, please post them in the comment section. Let me know so that way I can try to choose. It'll be easier to choose and see who is available at what times. Who is available at what times. If you guys can also let me know what time zone you're in. Mine is EST. Wherever you are, let me know, and that way I can adjust accordingly. Also, those live streams are no longer going to be saved on this channel. I need this channel to change from a PUBG Mobile, a Free Fire type of channel to a more tutorial, learning, building, and programming type of tech-related cartoon and animation, all that kind of stuff channel. One here, one spot, because Debonair Gaming is supposed to be a brand that is going to become a studio, a gaming and development studio where we make games, cartoons, comic books, regular books, and tons more. So if you are into that kind of stuff, stay here. All these videos, the live streams, are actually going to get saved onto my live streaming channel, Debonair Live Streams. That's mainly what that is for. So what's going to happen is you guys are going to have to definitely head over to the Debonair Live Streams channel and subscribe if you want to see the live streams over there. So you don't miss that. Live streams will still be held over here, but they won't be saved over here. Instead, they're going to be saved over there. So that is some of the announcements. There's going to be more announcements as I get bigger, better, bolder, and more uncut for you guys. If you are new to the channel, I am Debonair, your host of the Debonair Gaming channel, which may be new to your ears, but we are not new to the game. We're getting ready to make games, do bigger and better things. There we go. Do bigger and better things, and I would like you guys to be a part of that and stay a part of that. So without much ado, I would like to thank you. I hope you guys continue to enjoy your 2018. Please, before you leave, make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, upvote, follow, hit the notification button. Like button is basically an upvote. But hit the notification button so you know as soon as I put my newest content out, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video where we discuss games, and more games.